Podejdź, Ziutek. Panie Ziutku, panu się krawat rozwiązał. To podejdź, skocz po piwko. Skocz po piwko i zagrychę. Albo po dwie ćwiarteczki, panie kolego. Tak jest. This is how Polish people talking. Kiedy chcą się napić. Like that. So this life in this world has rules, and if you don't know the rules, you suffer, and you fall a victim of crime, a victim of robbery or just murder or torture or kidnapping or rape, if you don't know how to do it, how to protect yourself. Forget about martial arts. You can go to prison and you can in prison be sitting duck with your karate. But if you listen to wise people like Lao Tzu, Chuang Tzu, like Chan masters, like Tibetan lamas, then you can survive any circumstances. You can survive homelessness, you can survive psychiatric hospitals, you can survive prisons, you can survive whatever. Loneliness. These days many people are lonely. Loneliness is the cause of suicide, because trouble is following you and you don't know how to solve your problem, so you go easy way, you kill yourself. You don't know how to do it, so you go, you throw yourself under the bus, or just jump from the window, or just cut your veins, or just swallow some pills, and you are dead. Or they come, paramedic comes and they revive you, and your hell continues like that. Because if you die, after this life is next life. You go into intermediate state of bardos, and between death and rebirth, and your thinking is the same. Nothing changes, and your karma is the same, because thinking and karma are like together always. What kind of thinking you have, such karma you have. What kind of karma you have, such thinking you have. And it is important because in poor countries, usually people are organizing in organized crime, gangs, a mob, mafia, drug cartels, traffickers, gun traffickers, narcotics traffickers, pornography traffickers, child pornography traffickers, organ transplant traffickers, everything coming from poor countries to rich countries. Also those plantations of palm oil or caoutchouc in Malaysia or Sierra Leone or in Congo. There is gold mines. People living in hell, working in hell, children, women, men, elders, all are working in those holes to dig out the gold, and gold goes to Dubai. Rich people go to Dubai and buy gold, bijou or some rings or watches. Or I saw some one day all jacket made from gold in Dubai store, like that. And this Dubai life is not so easy life. This city is not so well built city. It's big buildings and modern technology, but life is difficult there. The services are not existent. The services, social services, are not existent in Dubai. You are alone and you have to think through how to survive there. And you need to have money, dough. If you don't have dough, you don't have anything. If you have dough, you can pay for your services. No money, no candy. People used to speak like this. Yeah, majority of people are living in living hell, especially poor people in poor countries. The malnutrition, disease, pollution, what else? Slavery, sex slavery of minors, or gang activities, many gangs, many killings, stabbings, shootings, to hell on earth, like that. Podejdź, Ziutek, no przynieś tą flachę. No co jest, co się śpieszysz? Dawaj tu ją. Polish people also have their seas and dark side, like any other country. Has bright side and dark side. And this dark side is growing up. And also these temperatures are rising, air temperatures are rising. Because this is all making of karma. We are thinking is making action, and action is making karma, and karma is making more thinking, and more thinking is making more action. And we end up downstairs, in hellish conditions, in hunger and cold, in homelessness, in slums, like that. And those rich people, they are next to saving, next in line to outhouse, to outhouse hole, to dive in shit, like that, like maggots. Because rich people can be rich for one life. You're rich for one life, wealthy man, high position, powerful, senator, president, premier, prime minister. Yeah. But later you fall down on the bottom and you crawl in shit, in muck. Like that, crawling in muck in everyday life. Next life is coming. And this next life won't be pretty. It will be bullshit life. Like your bullshit actions in this life. So there are also a bunch of people who are called do-goody, people who take care about animals, about other people, charities. But these charities are not so transparent charities. We don't know where the money goes. Money goes someplace maybe other places than they're supposed to do. I'm curious how they divide these donations, how they are dividing these checks, who is taking what, how much is landing in whose pockets, and how many is going to poor and destitute, sick and needy. Not many, because if it go money, all money for the needy, then the needy decrease, but the needy increases. The need of the needy increases year after year, decade after decade. For example, these migrations. 5 years ago, 60 million people migrants. These days, 85 million. So number goes up. So those people living on edge in those camps, they have no future. The only future for them is in their own actions, within themselves. If they do something good for other, not begging for money, but doing something good, helping other, his fellow being, then he can improve his life standings, and he can jump up from poverty, from muck, into the observation deck. So everything is coming from karma, and everything is making karma. Everybody is making karma. Good karma and bad karma. And mixed karma. Good and bad karma, mixed karma. So if you do wrong action, if you do bad action, evil action, then you do bad karma and you suffer later. You suffer and you have no way out. You live in camp, you work as slave worker, or you commit suicide, or you live homeless, throwing condoms on the pavements, and crack cocaine or heroin. Now they take this piece of fentanyl or something like that, and they are dying on the street. Hundreds of people are dying on the streets from overdose, and nobody cares. Government doesn't care. There are some people, helpers, some organizations who help addicts, homeless people, homeless shelters. But how many people can they take in for night? They have maybe 100 beds, but there are 100,000 of people homeless on the streets. So where they will go? They will sleep under the sky, under the stars and moon, like that, in tents or in sleeping bags. And they have nowhere to go. So why to speak about enlightenment and Buddhahood, where situation is like this of the people, of the world, and it's going worse and worse. The heating is coming. In Europe, 42, 43 degrees centigrade, like that. In Spain, plus 60. Inferno. They speak with enthusiasm on weather forecast about Inferno. That devil is taking souls underground to hell. Yeah, Inferno. And they produce more and more cars, and they produce more and more these coal factories, these iron factories, more and more pollution, more and more lumber is stolen from Amazon by Canadians and Americans companies, construction companies, because here all towns are burning down. They need lumber and they don't want to pay money to those people in Brazil. They just take by free almost, by cheap price, and they eradicate Amazon. Like that. More eradication of Amazon, higher temperatures. If your own house will get burned down, then you will understand what's going on. If your own house is standing, you have everything somewhere else, in your ass, because it's not your business now. But it will be your business, in this life or the other. Like that. Yeah. Business deal. Yeah. So this climate change, homelessness, drug addiction, mental health problems, this homelessness of veterans from Iraq war, suicide among veterans. Every 10th veteran commits suicide in the US. This is plague. And there is no kidding, man. Kazik, polej no kurwa. Co kurwa dajesz tutaj mi chuja? Wyciągaj kurwa flachę. No. Yeah. Watch yourself.